All right, now we jump to the House side. And like I said, they've done a lot today. Well, at least a lot was introduced, but I'm going to touch on a couple of these first that are easy. So, with apparently, what was it, DACA? DACA didn't get repealed, but the Supreme Court overruled a Trump admin ruling on it. So the topic of immigration and deportation is going to come up a lot more, but you have these bills right here for the relief of this person and these people. So these are bills protesting deportation orders. And like I read these top two. This dude right here, he's in the hospital for COVID. He's been there since like November 5th. They're gonna deport him to Lebanon. This lady right here, she was working in a hotel for COVID and was using it as a homeless shelter. She has 3 kids here. She's been here since '01. And then, like, these people, I haven't read up on yet, but I'm assuming it's the same stupid shit. Like, I'm 50-50, I guess. I've mentioned other times, I don't think I've mentioned in a video though, that like I used to work in a steel plant that had pretty much almost everyone there was like an illegal immigrant or applying for citizenship. And they were all great. I mean, they were all funny, hilarious. I never had any problem with them. They all worked hard. I mean, they were nice people. I have no problem with those types, and you do get the criminals that come over. It's in every country. You got your good and you got your bad. So, but like some people just, this is stupid. I mean, like the amount of money to cost the government to like go after some of these people, it has to outweigh just leaving them in the United States and like fixing the problem. And I get that it's not fair to those who did it legally, and I agree. And I've worked with a lot of people from Venezuela that came here legally and were pissed when Hispanics from Mexico were going to get a free pass because it cost them a lot of money. So I don't know the solution. I'm not saying I do, and I'm just giving you my opinion on it, but something needs to change with that. So now to the rest. This Service Members and Veterans Act. What the hell was this about again? Oh, this talks about enforcing federal laws that impact service members, and my only comparison I think would be like places that don't hire disabled veterans or they discriminate on them. So there was a place here in Wichita, Kansas that would do that. I'm not going to say names, but it rhymes with Case New Holland. This Open Courts Act, this is weird because it calls for not public information, but like court information to be public without charge. Of course, omitting certain things, social security numbers, etc. So on the surface, I don't have an issue with this. The one-stop shop community that sounds terrible. They should really rename that, but this is a good thing. Talks about helping released prisoners, get back into their community through job programs. So no issue there. This defense bill right here, this is 1,789 pages long. So I will get back to you guys when I read that. And then you have these stupid ones, like these are on both sides. A bill to designate the courthouse in the name of someone. I don't give a shit about that. Alzheimer's awareness to prevent elder abuse. I mean, promoting awareness is one thing. How about you just make a fucking bill that says if you abuse an elder, you get your fucking medical license pulled and you get thrown in jail? It's not that fucking hard. I don't see why these people fucking waste their time. Like, some of this shit is pure virtue signaling. Was this the one I was thinking of? Okay, so I ended up writing the Veterans Committee the other night because I read on they had a meeting up on Capitol Hill about deep fakes and like fake videos and fake veterans that were using to manipulate information or sentiment. And you can see that amongst like these videos on like, oh, Republican veterans aren't voting for Trump. But I mean, are they veterans? I mean, they don't state their rank or anything. They just say they were served. So there could be more to that. But I wrote to the committee though, and I told them that was a fucking waste of time. Like, it's they waste their time so much. It's fucking ridiculous. This is what is this one? Medicare enrollment. It doesn't really pertain to me, so sorry. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time with that. This Criminal Antitrust Anti-Retaliation Act, I actually read a little bit of this the other night. This is like a whistleblower protection act for companies like YouTube, Facebook, or YouTube, so Twitter. But it's got some specifications in there for the whistleblower. So if anyone's interested in that, that's the bill number S2258. You can read it, or if you want, I can do a summary for you. I didn't read that one. I'm sorry. I gotta keep my videos shorter, guys, but I do this on the fly. I don't edit my shit. I don't care. Another Medicare service bill. There was one in here. Where the hell is it? I want to just talk about this one. Right here. This Online Predators Act. This was introduced January 15th of 2019. The fact that this was not passed earlier boggles my mind. Increase the maximum prison term for a stalking offense if the victim is under 18. And the Department of Justice must report best practices. So there's debates going on about under 18-year-olds who murder and they still get out of prison after 25 years, if it's fair or not. But then you run into the argument that a lot of these gangs and gang members and cartel people, they use younger people to kill, and then they can still get out, and then they got street credit. So, but maximum prison term for a stalking offense, and there's a lot more that goes into it, but if the victim is under 18, yeah, if the victim's under 18 and you stalk them, fuck yeah, I'm all for that, and you should be too. So the fact that this hasn't been passed, it boggles my mind. But so that's on the House side, and I'm looking more to that Military Appropriations Act, because I've mentioned it once that Sri Lanka is mentioned in there, and that gets weird. So that's it for the evening, I believe.